The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. We got the one and only this morning, Senior Pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Know you got a good word.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. I know you got a good word this morning.
Well, hey, Rick, I'll just talk about that then. Blessed and highly favored, because that's why we praise God, because we recognize that we are blessed. We are highly favored. So whenever you say that, you know what you're saying. You're saying, number one, I'm blessed from the inside out, because that's what blessings are. Blessings ain't about bling bling. Blessings, the Bible lets us know, have to do with internal satisfaction, regardless of your external situation. Whenever you say you are blessed, it's not what's happening around you or even happening for you. It's what's happening inside of you, because if you have it going on the inside, I promise you can handle whatever is going on the outside. And so when you were blessed, you were saying, I'm internally satisfied regardless of my external situation. I've got peace even though I'm under pressure. I've got strength even though I'm dealing with all of this stress. I am internally satisfied in spite of my external situation, because I'm blessed. But Rick, then you also said I'm highly favored. I love that right there, because whenever you are favored and highly favored, it means that something has been done for you. Watch this, that didn't have to be done. It's like you just got picked out to be blessed up. There's the word. You got picked out to be blessed up. And that's what God does every now and then. God just picks you out for something you didn't ask for, you didn't deserve, you didn't even see coming. That's why the Bible says, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ask or imagine. God will bless you up, pick you out, and give you what you never saw coming, simply because God loves you like that. So yeah, go ahead, have a great day, and know already you are blessed and highly favored.
I know that's right, Pastor Haynes. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Ricky. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is, y'all. The one and only Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's get into some gospel right here. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
11 minutes after the top of the hour, yes, front page brought to you by Walt Disney. The magic is calling you to the Walt Disney World Resort 50th anniversary celebration beginning October the 1st. Learn more at disneyworld.com/50. Oh my goodness, Maria Moore in for Eva for Shiva got the front page. What's happening?
OMG, I am. Good morning to you, Rock T. Here's a look at what's happening in news. Congress passed and Biden signed legislation yesterday to keep the government funded and avoid a partial shutdown that could have started today. Democrats continue to work on trying to reach an agreement on President Biden's $3.5 trillion Build Back Better. The House delayed a vote on a $1 trillion infrastructure bill. The Biden administration announced new deportation rules requiring deportation only for those who recently entered the country illegally or pose a threat to public safety. In pandemic news, coronavirus cases in the U.S. have fallen 25% over the past 2 weeks. Experts are optimistic that the Delta wave may have finally peaked. And here's a crazy story. Social media was on fire last night as a major glitch on Target.com saw hundreds of items, including furniture and $500 gift cards, being sold for $14.99. The glitch has now been fixed, with Target saying that thousands of orders will probably be canceled. Nice try, y'all. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a look at news. Rock T, what's happening in sports?
Well, let's talk a little bit about Thursday night football last night. Cincinnati beat Jacksonville. Pretty solid little old game, man. 24-21, man. Joe Burrow doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? And Trevor Lawrence actually had a pretty good game, but as I've been saying this whole season so far, this early season, Trevor Lawrence going to be solid in the league. This is going to be a learning experience of a season for him, so don't expect him to have like no all-pro Super Bowl type season. It is what it is. is. Speaking of the Super Bowl, halftime show has been announced. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, just to name a few. The Brat got the hot spot coming up here soon. She gonna break all this stuff down and gonna give us all the goods. Man, I'm excited about it. Let's get ready to rock and roll. And coming up, of course, my next sports, we're going to be breaking down the college matchups of the weekend, including our HBCUs and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. The Brat got the hot spot coming up. What's happening there, Gov?
Hey, I got some good stuff coming up in the hot spot. Some Scarlett Johansson, some Kendrick Lamar, some Mary J. Blige. Tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot being brought to you by.
This report is brought to you by Macy's. Create your trademark style at Macy's VIP sale with big savings on the latest fall arrivals and great deals on your go-to beauty picks, fragrances, and more. Plus, Star Rewards members earn on every purchase except gift cards, services, and fees. More at Macy's.com/Star Rewards.
There it is, Maria.
What up, Ricky? I'm going to fill in for Maria right now. It's your girl, Brad Tat. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad. This is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Yesterday, it was announced that Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar are set to perform at the Super Bowl 2022 Pepsi halftime show. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute.
Yes, wait a minute. The Super Bowl will return to Los Angeles for the first time in 30 years. According to Variety, Dr. Dre said in a statement, the opportunity to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show is here, and to do it in my own backyard will be the biggest thrill of my career. He said, I'm grateful to Jay-Z, Rock Nation, the NFL, and Pepsi, as well as Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar for joining me in what will be an unforgettable cultural moment. And Jay-Z said in the statement, Dr. Dre, a musical visionary from Compton, Snoop, an icon from Long Beach, and Kendrick Lamar, a young musical pioneer in his own right, also from Compton, will take center field in Inglewood for a performance of a lifetime. That's what's
crazy.
Up. Now that is going to be a good show. Okay?
It is.
Ooh, I can't wait. That's going to be good. Snoop going to kill that. When them Snoop songs come on, they going to go crazy. And Mary, too. I hope they all do a little compilation of their songs. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be great.
You know it's
way
gonna be
better than like The Weeknd.
You know they're gonna add something to it, man. They got something up their sleeve. I think Ice Cube gonna make an appearance. I think, man, don't be surprised if they do the return of the Tupac hologram and Eazy-E hologram too, man.
That would be dope. Well,
you think they gonna take? You think they gonna Dr. Dre gonna take that check and give it to his wife? You know, for
they're gonna take some of that child support money out of that girl.
Yeah, because they need to, Rick. I mean, now he's doing a job. We ain't seen him in a while.
They don't get paid for that, Gary.
You don't get paid?
They don't get paid for the halftime show. It's just an honor to be able to do it. And it's the most watched thing in the world. The most watched event in the world. So, yeah, you don't get paid for that. Moving on, y'all, since Gary don't know what he's talking about, as usual, Scarlett Johansson and Disney have settled the lawsuit over the compensation for Marvel's Black Widow. Now, the actress said in a statement obtained by People on Thursday, I am happy to have resolved our differences with Disney. I'm incredibly proud of the work we've done together over the years and have greatly enjoyed my creative relationship with the team. I look forward to continuing our collaboration in years to come. And a Disney studio chairman, Alan Bergman, said, I'm very pleased that we have been able to come to a mutual agreement with Scarlett Johansson regarding Black Widow. The terms of the deal were not discussed. That is what's up. And last but not least, one more quick thing. Will Smith celebrates his birthday at Regal Cinemas. Yes, he turned 53 and he rented out the entire Regal Cinema in Calabasas, California. He said, I had a very private party, but a big ass party. He rented out the theater for 100 people and they watched the latest film, King Richard, and they had food and snacks and drinks and all that good stuff. And the outlet reports that the entire Smith family was there except Jaden, who was away in Europe. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T's at?
We finna head to FAMU. Yes, indeed.
Hey. FAMU.
Shout out to them Rattlers, man. That's next. HBCU. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I know.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU. Oh, yeah, you know it's that time again. Rock Teasy for Sheezy in the house. Always highlighting and spotlighting our heroes and sheroes that attended historically black colleges and universities, a.k.a. stand-up HBCUs out there, man. And let's talk about Lonnie Rashid. Y'all probably saying, Rock, who is Lonnie Rashid? He attended FAMU. That's right, another Florida A&M rattler, hip-hop recording artist, actor, film producer, poet, and activist. Y'all probably scratching your heads like, Lonnie Rashid? All right, let me keep going. Nominated for an Oscar, nominated 16 times for a Grammy, won 3 of them, won 2 NAACP Image Awards, one for his song Stand Up for Something, one for Outstanding Supporting Actor for his work in Selma. Okay, I know y'all know who I'm talking about now, but let me keep going. Academy Award and Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song, Glory. Now, I know you know who I'm talking about. That's right, Lonnie Rashid, a.k.a. Common, in the building, man, who I had the honor to open up one of his speaking engagements the other day and introduce the man himself. And oh, by the way, while at FAMU, Common majored in marine biology before switching to performing arts. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no! Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and happy Friday. It's time for your coronavirus update. And Rickey, this one is for you and Rock T, the sports genius. And this is why. As you know, they are mandating vaccines in certain professions. And now the NBA has mandated that its players be vaccinated. And if they go into an arena that requires vaccinations and they are not allowed to play, they're not going to get paid. So that's going to negatively impact a lot of the players' pocketbooks. It's going to probably make some of them rethink getting vaccinated. It was announced yesterday that LeBron James, of course, the most celebrated NBA player, did get his vaccine. And, of course, they were seeking a strong endorsement to get vaccinated. And, and he said, well, I got the vaccine, but it's an individual choice. It's not my job. So I thought that was at least he got the vaccine and he let everybody know that he did, but he didn't want to come out as a strong vaccine advocate. And one of the reasons why, because there are other players in the NBA. There's a player named Jonathan Isaac, and he's with the Magic. And he said that he did not want to get vaccinated. It should be an individual choice because he has had the coronavirus vaccine. He had the coronavirus disease. He got the infection. He was tested, has antibodies, and states that he now has natural immunity. And what's amazing, Rickey, is that this is absolutely correct, that he has, and they are advocating that natural immunity be recognized as a state of existence so that people can do that. There are other countries now that are doing that, and there are some places like in California that recognize this and give you what's called a green pass if you have had the disease, recuperated from it, and you now have natural immunity. So we're going to start counting that. We're going to see how this plays out. But the science has shown that natural immunity is a real phenomenon and that it needs to be taken into consideration. So there are even some politicians.
But how long does it last, though? That's the question.
Well, that's the question, Rickey. But, a study that came out earlier this week noted that it probably lasts longer than the vaccines does, and surprisingly so. They didn't think that it did, but it's been confirmed that it lasts longer and that it gives you a wider range of immunity, particularly against some of these variants than the vaccines do. But let me be clear, what Dr. Collier is saying is this. If you've had it and you've recuperated from it and you have natural immunity, then if you get the vaccine, you are much better protected against catching it and or recatching it again and or spreading it to anyone. So it just makes you a super soldier. So the recommendation is still to do both. But it is for people who opt out, they're saying that having natural immunity is a condition that needs to be recognized. So we're going to see how this plays out with the NBA. When some of these players start missing those big checks, we're going to have a problem.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Collier. I would like to know, what does natural immunity mean? Just because you had COVID a year and a half ago, do you still have natural immunity?
That is the study that I just referenced. Yes, you do still have natural immunity, and it's a great immunity that seems to be wide-ranging, and they are starting to get a whole new respect for post-disease immunity because it seems to be a good status to be in, but it is not as good a status as if you have had the the disease and got at least one dose of the vaccine. And there are countries now that are recommending one dose and doing one dose after getting the disease or the vaccines.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hi, Dr. Collier. I am calling because I took the first dose of the Pfizer, and I had a severe delayed reaction over my whole body. I was itching from head to toe. Woke me up in the middle of the night. I had to call my doctor. I had to get a prescription, antihistamine. It was horrible. And I just want to know, how can I proceed? Because that was in April, and here we are going into October, and I travel out of the country, and I have elderly parents, and I just need to know, how can I proceed, because I have not taken a second dose.
Okay, so your vaccine status is not recognized at this point. You are not considered fully vaccinated, so travel is going to be a problem. You could do what Dr. Collier is recommending, which is take the antihistamine prior to getting the shot. Start taking it a day or so before, continue taking it for a day or so afterwards, and that should minimize your chances of having another allergic reaction such as that. But the possibility exists that you could, so you need to discuss this with your primary care provider and decide what's the best course of action for you. You also might be able to get an immunity slip because you've gotten one shot and you had that reaction, so nobody should be able to mandate that you get a second one.
All right, Joe and Dr. Collier, good morning.
Okay, I have my vaccine in December and January. Where would it be the next time to get another vaccine?
December and January, you're 6-8 months out. You can get it anytime. If you want to get a booster, the only booster that's recognized now is the Pfizer booster. So if you got Moderna, you don't need a booster anyway. But right now, if you got the Pfizer, you can get that at this point. So you just walk in and get it anywhere. Just tell them you want to get it.
All right, Dr. Collier,
the opinions.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got it. These are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. Follow me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. Follow me on Facebook. I'll follow you back, I promise.
There it is, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, remember back in July, y'all, I reported y'all that casting for the Real Housewives of Atlanta was definitely in shambles, y'all, and they were saying that the production was scrambling, y'all, to reinvigorate the casting for the show's upcoming season. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that although filming was delayed for quite a bit, y'all, they're saying production is gearing up to begin filming, y'all, and cast is taking shape. Now, it's reported, y'all, they're saying Kenya Moore, listen to this steadily, y'all. Kenya Moore and Candace Burris are set to return in full capacity, and Marlo Hampton is set to become a first-time peach holder. Now, they're saying that, we talked about that Portia was seriously considering not returning to the show among that messy engagement to Simon. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that Portia will not be returning, y'all, because she's going to be working on her newly expanded spin-off show on the horizon. And they're saying, that she's going to focus on the show. She ain't got time for all that mess on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's going to be doing her own thing. And they also said, y'all, that Cynthia Bailey was likely not to return. Well, Cynthia reported this week that she will not be returning to the show. Now, Drew Sidora's future with Real Housewives of Atlanta was uncertain, but they're saying now that Portia's exit the show, there's some big shoes, y'all, that's going to be filled, and Drew will be back. Now, it's also being reported, y'all, and we talked about this, that former Olympian Sanya Richards-Ross, she's going to be joining the show. Now, they're saying production has every intention on making her a peach-holding housewife, but that all depends on how the filming is going to play out. Now, as we reported yesterday, that Akon's wife, Miss Rosina Nugusi, she's going to be filming with the ladies as well, and they're saying that she's good friends, y'all, with Sheree Whitfield. Now, talking about Sheree, y'all, now they're saying if Sheree does return full-time, they say it's probably going to come at the expense of Cynthia Bailey. Now, from a production standpoint, y'all, they're saying that the show can easily, hear what I'm saying, can easily afford both Sheree and Marlo as full-time housewives and give viewers familiar faces at the cost of Cynthia's salary, which means, I guess, Cynthia was making such a great big salary. Now they could afford these other two.
She's been there for a while, Gary.
She's been there for a while, almost since the show started. So they could go on ahead, honey, and take her coins and pay these two girls out of one check. Now they're saying Sheree is going to come back, y'all, but they're saying also, it's being reported, y'all, that that production is pushing y'all for some camera time with Marlo and her good friend
Nene Leakes, y'all. Now they're saying in the wake of Greg Leakes passing, they're saying while Nene burned every bridge as far as becoming an official cast member, they're saying she's a big part of Real House of Atlanta, and Greg's passing is a major life event, and production wants to capture that. Now they're saying that the working idea is that they'll pay Nene a decent amount of money for one or two
they gotta
scenes.
pay Nene, Gary. You know she ain't coming on there without getting that bag.
Exactly. So they're going to pay her for one or two scenes, and then they're going to send her on her way. Now, they say if things go smoothly, it's going to open the door for a future Nene Leakes appearance, y'all. So, and yes, Portia announced yesterday that she is out. She's gone, honey. She's doing her thing, y'all. So how do y'all feel about that?
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
Me too, Rick. Me too.
Yeah, I'm so happy for her because when I watch that stuff, my nerves get bad, and you know, she is a personal friend of all of ours, and we don't like to see her go through stuff. And I'm like, okay, it's time to move on to do move on to something else. You know what I'm saying?
And Marlo been there so long, and she said now she deserve a dang on peach.
She sure does. She should get two of them. So, honey, so this is how it's gonna play out. So we're gonna see how this all plays out. Okay, so we're gonna be watching and see how this all play out, y'all. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we definitely need to pray, y'all, because the prayer words are definitely being solicited, y'all. We gotta pray for Wendy Williams, y'all. Now they're saying that Wendy is in bad shape as her show premiere was just pushed back again. They're saying the executives are fearing that they are losing millions and millions of dollars in revenue each week. Now, a source said, y'all, that Wendy's in bad shape, and while the plan now is to return October the 18th. Now, they say she was very well. They say she could very well call in sick, honey, the night before. But it's being reported out that people saying that the network bosses had a strong talk with her, and they said she has to get it together because she is messing with millions in revenue. Now, they're saying that the Wendy Williams show has been postponed from its original return date of September the 20th to 2 weeks later on October the 4th. Now they're saying being delayed again. Now, a statement posted on Wendy's show on Instagram said that Wendy will not be returning with new shows on October the 4th. Now, they said she's been and continues to be under a doctor's care and is still not ready to return to work, but they say she should be back on October the 18th. Now, they're saying her breakthrough COVID case is no longer an issue, and they said she has tested negative, but she is still dealing with some ongoing issues. Now, one source said that when the show premiere just doesn't impact her show revenues, they say it also impacts Nick Cannon's Epiphanous daytime talk show as well. Now they said Nick, honey, show which started this week follows the Wendy Williams show. Now, it's been reported out that the host was furious that his big lead in audience wouldn't be there for his show's first week. Now, they say that he's without that lead in for for even longer.
Yeah, that's important. That's really important.
I was going to get on that, y'all. We're going to talk about it. Now, they're saying, Inside said that, honey, keep in mind that Nick Cannon is very angry off because, honey, these reruns coming on before his show is just not a good thing. And they say he is relying on Wendy to give his new show a huge lead in audience. Now, they say his new show follows hers and that it's the same producers, and he could eventually be Wendy's replacement. And they say she knows about it. They say so the pressure is on him to get ratings, and without a huge lead in, they say he is dead.
Oh man, let's give him a chance though. I mean, I don't want him to be dead. Let's give it a chance. I mean, but I do agree with you. Like, Wendy's audience is a big audience, and by being on hiatus and it's just a lot of reruns, we turn from it when we see it's not new. So you do lose that audience that she has. So I do understand what they mean. He just gotta come with it.
All right, John, time for the wake up calls. Get at us 866-9 Ricky. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Tanya from Raleigh. I like to wake up my boo in New York City. Pat, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's Jim from Birmingham. Yeah, I want to wake up everybody in Birmingham, Alabama. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Yvette in Garner, North Carolina, and I just wanted to wish my son a happy 14th birthday. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I want to say good morning and wake up to Black Tony. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Here's Stephanie from Sandusky, Ohio, trying to get my son and daughters and my grandson up for school. Get up, get up, get up.
Good morning. This is Gwen from Baton Rouge. Ricky, we're waiting on you to come back to the River Center.
Let's go.
Wake up, wake up.
I'm ready.
Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. In Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake
it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
Mind, body, business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is the bottom of the hour, y'all. It is time for Mind, Body, and Business. We got the one and only Maria Moore. Maria, what's up?
Good morning, Ricky. Man, I love this track playing in the background. Make me want to do some jumping jacks. All right, so we are going to talk about 3 ways to fit exercise on a busy schedule. So if you feel like you're running around all the time, maybe you got a demanding job, you have kids, I have some tips for you today. So number 1, I want you to think about breaking up your workout routine. Sometimes people think, well, I have to work out for an hour straight. No, you don't. You can actually get in just 30 minutes of quality exercise per day, and you can even break that down into 2 15-minute sessions. So maybe you want to hit the weights in the morning, and then maybe you can do some cardio later in the afternoon or in the evening. But it is absolutely okay to break up your exercise routines if that is going to help you save some time. Also, try adding more physical activities to your existing tasks. I have a homegirl up in Chicago. She just started a new job, and she was so used to being an entrepreneur. And so she was talking about how her boss likes to have these meetings, and I don't know, her boss is trying to lose weight. So her boss takes her out on the track, and they go walking around the track, and they have their meeting out there.
Oh, wow.
That's good, though, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's really smart. You know, you can take your meetings outdoors, and the weather is just so amazing right now. You know, I don't know where you are. Yeah, it is so nice. And, you know, getting outdoors and doing a workout outside is a great way to get, you know, vitamin D from the sun. So definitely consider, you know, combining tasks and adding more physical activity to what you're already doing. And finally, let's just be real. You ain't busy. Right. You need to trim that to-do list. You just lazy.
Right.
You know, you just laying around. Don't do that.
Right.
You need to look at your day. Look at those distractions and, you know, deal with that. You know, one thing that I had to do to trim from my to-do list, and I'm sure my ladies feel me, and I get this question all the time, Ricky. Ladies are always asking me, oh, I don't want to work out because my hair, and, you know, listen, I got one picture up on my IG right now. Oh, I don't work out because my hair. But I'm like, you want that fupa? You want them back rolls? Girl, you better wrap your hair up and get on that goddamn treadmill. But one thing about me is that, you know, I hate doing my hair every day. So I got my homegirl coming over today, and I'm getting my braids right back in. I took them out 2 days ago. Girl. Doing your hair is like the biggest time-consuming
takes the
task.
longest. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love braids. I'm gonna get them, and then, you know, I took my braids out, and my edges was still intact, Brad. So I'm like, hey, this might work out for me. So yeah, she's real gentle with them.
Go and get them box braids.
Well, we were
Yep, I
told,
sure am.
most of the time we told that you got to get on the treadmill or something to get your body going. So it's cool to know that you can break it up, because I thought you had to get your body going first for at least 10, 15 minutes and then start moving on to other stuff. So I didn't know that you could break it up. So thank you for that.
Oh, yes, you can break it up. And then we have what we call like dynamic stretching, dynamic warm-up. So that's kind of like, you know, butt kicks, swinging your arms, just loosening up your muscles before you get into your weight training routine. So it is important to stretch and move your body around. But, you know, if you have quality workouts, you can do them in less time. So those are 3 things you can do if you have a busy schedule. But again, be honest with yourself. If you lazy or distracted, just deal with it and understand exercise is not just about looking sexy, right? You need to move your body. It's like if you leave your car sitting out and you don't turn that thing on and warm it up, and you put that key in the ignition, that car was like, no ma'am. No ma'am. I've been sitting. Yeah, no. Yeah. So your body is the same way, you know, especially as we get older. So do your best to get in some physical activity.
There it is. Y'all give it up and show your love right now for the one and only FAMU's own Maria Moore.
That's in my regulars.
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Black Tony, what's up?
Shad, I'm gonna tell you what's up. Shad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's up right now. I'm standing on it today, Shad. I'm standing on it today, Shad. You ain't gonna bully me today, Shad.
Bully you?
Yeah,
Come
I'm
to
on
work.
one today, Shad.
Come to work.
I'm on one today, Shad. I'm standing on it.
Okay, well, you sound like you want to do something or something.
Listen, shout it. Yeah,
You real aggressive this morning.
Hey, cuz, I'm super glad this morning because I'm taking a 3-day weekend, shout it. And I ain't put a lie about it, shout it. I'm taking a 3-day weekend. I hit that CAD 3 last night. $10 scrape box. $10 scrape box. Yeah, I hit that CAD 3 last night. I'm sitting on $2,500. So what you got to say, shout it? Because I'm taking 3 days off today, shout it. I'm standing on the 10-toe down, no couch, shout it. Wet. Well, I dare you to get me on fire, shout it. I dare you to get me on fire. I bet you won't say it, shout it. I bet you won't say you fired, shout it.
You doing all that, man? I'm looking at the schedule, bro. You was already off today.
Shout it, just tell me I'm fire, shout it. Tell me, shout it.
No, I'm just saying I'm looking at the schedule. Bro, I'm saying I'm looking at the schedule.
Hey, Rod T.
Yes, sir.
I bet he won't tell me I'm fire, shout it.
Rick.
When I'm standing up for it like this, I bet you won't tell me I'm fire, shout it.
Rick.
You fired.
Huh?
So you fired, man.
What you gonna do, Tony?
Hold on. Wait a minute. I was just... Rick.
No, bro. I mean,
I'm saying I ain't mean it like that. I ain't mean to say like
no, bro.
Tell me I'm fired. No, I meant.
No, you say you want $2,500, man, and you real aggressive this morning. $2,500 all up in your chest this morning.
You went too far with it that time. Don't tell me I'm fired.
Okay, well, you the one came on aggressive though. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't think you were really gonna say it though. I ain't think you were really gonna say it. Please tell me you were just playing.
I'm just saying, man, you need to apologize to everybody on here for being real aggressive this morning, man. Everybody, it's Friday, you know what I'm saying? You was.
Oh, sorry. I had drunk some Red Bull this morning. I was just feeling myself.
Is that what it was, the Red Bull?
Yeah, I had like 4. I'm sorry. You scared me when you said I was fired for real, though.
All right, man, we're going to give you one more time, man, but you got to promise you're going to come back Monday, man.
So I'm good for today.
Straight for today, man, but Monday, man. Come on.
So I'm good to be off today.
Yeah, you off today.
All right, I'm going to let you ugly.
So we're going to start with words that end in A-N. You yell out a word, I'll write it down. Let's see how many we can get. Go!
Fan!
Fan! There's a good one. Man, that's another one.
Lesbian.
Words that end in A-N. Anyone, words ending in A-N.
Lesbian.
I heard pan. Good.
No, Faith said lesbian.
All right, no big deal. Faith said lesbian. Hold on. Good, we'll write that down. Just a word. Not a big deal, but we'll move on. We'll get some other ones.
What is a lesbian, sir?
What's your word? How do you... All right. If you liked another girl, that could be...
I like Olivia. Am I a lesbian?
Well, if you like Olivia, you could be, sure.
I like Olivia. I love Olivia. I like Olivia, too. Am I a lesbian?
No, it doesn't work that way, Philip. You can never be a lesbian.
No fear. I want to be a lesbian. Me too.
We can all be lesbians. Okay, let's just move on. Let's try words that end in O-N.
Prostitution.
What did you say?
Prostitution. What is prostitution?
What is prostitution? Let's say prostitution is when you work in the street and you get paid.
I want to do prostitution.
No. All right. Moving on to words that end in R-E, but let me just have a second here to think if nothing, there can't be. So shout out words that end in R-E.
Crack whore.
Well, you love to have those kids in your class.
Yes, sir.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's Mountain Morning Show, 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. R. Kelly, also known as Robert Kelly, y'all. It's a sad moment for him, y'all. It's being reported that he has had his key, y'all, to the city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, revoked. After they found him guilty of multiple counts of sex trafficking and racketeering. Now, they're saying the star was given the key to the city of Baton Rouge back in February of 2013 from former East Baton Rouge Metro Council member turned Louisiana State Representative. Okay, Denise Marcel. Now, they say her rep did not release a full statement from Marcel, but they say her representative said that Rep Marcel further emphasized that the focus should be on the victims, y'all. Can they take people keys like that? If they gave that man the key to the city, they could just take your key back from him.
So.
Where he going to the key now?
What
get
you
out
say?
of jail, you better use it to get out.
I know that's a key. I said, what he gonna do with the key now? It ain't doing him no good.
Yeah. But, I mean, it was his key, though. So, look like, I mean, he earned it. They liked him at that time to give him the key. So now they take the key back from you when things go wrong and stuff. I don't know. That's
if you get convicted of a felony or something like that, you know,
Yeah.
they give you the key to the city to honor you.
Yeah.
So they just take it back. You know.
Well, they took his key back. Then bless his spirit. I wonder if they went to his house and got it. He had to mail it in. But nevertheless, he don't have his key no more, y'all. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. They say some people didn't even realize, y'all, that Brandy and Ray J were brothers and sisters, y'all. They're saying that they were trending yesterday because, you know, people found out that they were related. Now they're saying Ray J recently got his sister's name.
Who didn't know that?
Ricky people don't know that. They say, you know, Ray J just recently got Brandy's name tattooed on his arm, and they say it confused a lot of people from the younger generation. They're saying after the siblings started trending, one person wrote, the fact Ray J is trending because people didn't know him and Brandy are siblings is mind-blowing. And another person tweeted, y'all, apparently I'm so old, and they say, how do you not know that Ray J and Brandy is my brothers and sisters and stuff? And people didn't know that. And we were talking about it because he put her name on his arm, and a lot of people saying that was wrong. He should have left that. Yeah, that's his sister, but Princess Love, or Princess, whatever her name was, his wife,
Gary,
that should have been her
space. That has nothing
space.
to do with Princess Love. If he wanted her on his body, he would have put her on there already. They've been together for a minute, off and on. He wanted his sister on there, and that's what he did.
Ain't that something, Gary? You'll put your sister on there before you put your wife on there.
Isn't that a mess?
And you done
mess.
made vows to God and stood in front of a preacher and gave your said, God, thank you for this woman. Then
Yes.
you go
Child,
put your damn
child. Your
sister on
sister,
there.
your blood, she ain't never going away. So don't.
Well,
he knew his sister first. He knew his sister first.
Yeah, but he knew her, his wife second, and got all them babies with her and stuff. But he should have
Right.
her name.
And the Lord was here
Don't
before
do
all
it.
of them. The Lord was here first.
Yeah, thank you.
He might
That's
have
right.
a cross or Jesus on his body. You don't know. He got a lot
Well,
of
we saw
tattoos.
Brandy's name on that, honey. That's whose name he should
Because
have had
that's
up
the
on there,
newest,
honey.
and that was dedicated to his sister, and she loved and appreciated, and they have a great relationship. Come on, Gary, keep moving.
I just want all the chicks to start putting their deceased grandmama on their lower back. That ain't.
Why? Because you
Time is just time.
Because you just
What the names be saying, Ricky? What the names
Rest
be
in peace.
saying?
Rest in peace, Bertha Jean, and you sit out there trying
you know
trying to kill something. You got to look at Bertha Jean.
Turn up.
I love you, Big Mama. That ain't right. I don't feel
The
right.
Color Today, honey, is one of my favorite.
Faded Rose.
Ricky.
Gary, Faded Rose. Mama, I tried.
Honey, to make you happy. Why? Rose tonight is the color, navy blue is the low end, honey.
y'all stupid.
What is that? What the song say, Gary?
Mama,
She had
I
the whole-
tried to make you happy while you lived, honey. Faded Rose.
Somebody got to look at that. Why you trying to tear something up? Faded Rose.
Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong for that. Oh man, y'all wrong.
Y'all give it up again.
One time.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, we know how hard it can be to put your phones down sometimes. Some of y'all just totally addicted. Let me just throw this in there. If you're on a date, it's a total turnoff. If she or he, whatever, fellas, put your phone down. What's so damn important? You got a beautiful woman sitting in front of you like, what's up? Come on, bruh. Come on,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey, man, but just how attached to them are we? Y'all talking about your phone. A new survey shows that Americans check their phone about 96 times a day, or about once every 10 minutes. That's a 20% jump from just 2 years ago. And for those between the ages of 18 to 24, they check their phones like twice as much as the national average. Like some people, you see them, you be thinking something wrong. Now, this becomes a huge problem if it negatively impacts your normal everyday life. Things like your job, going to school, or being able to have a positive relationship. Or, man, it's like, I can give you a whole lot of examples, but if you can relate, hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. We have the Fill in the Blank Friday. Question for you this morning. I need to put my phone down because it's affecting my... All right, let's go to the phone. Well, what do y'all think? Maria?
Man, I actually try to check my phone and my emails and stuff on intervals so that I'm not like constantly checking it all day. But I would say, if anything, probably sleep. You know, sometimes I do scroll in the evening, so sleep will be mine.
What about Brad?
Well, I think it's smart to check the phone maybe at least every hour, because you just don't want to miss nothing, especially if you're making money on your phone. It's kind of hard to put it down, but when you look at it, then there's something else that come up, something else that you need to respond to. So you be on it for hours. So you got to just check a few and put it down. Check a few and put it down.
So you're in between DMs on all social media outlets and emails and text messages.
Text messages, yeah.
And it's a lot. It is. It is a lot. Gary.
I mean, I like to check my phone maybe once an hour, because my mama be calling, and then when she calls, she just make me nervous, because she never called to talk. She always calling about a problem, and it just really makes me nervous.
To let you know somebody died.
Yeah, right. Something, Ricky. I'm like,
and you tell her you already saw it in the obituary, because you read, but she don't need to tell you about who died, because you read the obituaries before you do anything.
Yes, I do, honey. I read police beat. I read the obituaries and police beat.
Now, what's in police beat?
They let you know what happened in town, and somebody got shot, and people, do some robbing places and stuff like that.
So most of the people on the obituary, you be knowing them from Port Arthur.
From Port Arthur, yeah, you know them, honey. But now what they doing, Ricky, they reading the funeral home obituaries now instead of the regular newspaper one. My friends say, "Girl, we saw the funeral home obituary. Did you know such and such died?" I'm like, "Girl, no." And then you got to go to the funeral home obituary. But I do
because they have the pictures, and then somebody you look online and see the service.
That's depressing.
You don't even have to go to the funerals now.
Exactly.
So you can watch the funerals online. Do you cry, or do you like when they read the New Testament? Okay, listen.
Go ahead.
Roxy, what about you and your phone?
I didn't put my phone down because it affects my family time. Sometimes you gotta be careful about that, man. Especially when you got kids and they want daddy to, with their undivided attention. So
do y'all allow phones at the dinner table? Because I do not.
Oh no.
No.
I do not allow cell phones at the dinner table, and a lot of family members was offended on Thanksgiving. They won't be back this year. I hope they never come back. And I hope they listen to the show right now and heard me. If you're offended because I asked you to put your phone up for Thanksgiving so you can enjoy dinner with your family or whatever, that offended you, whatever. Yeah, I heard some little chatter, but they don't come back.
Period.
Yeah.
Respect.
Go to Golden Corral.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the phones. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
I'm always on Instagram, and it's affecting my mental health.
It actually affects my focus and my attention to detail. So I can't really focus on one thing for a long period of time because I'm always on my phone, either switching through social media apps or whatever. So it has a big effect. So I literally have to put it down. Productivity and focus.
Affecting my housework. Getting on that phone and you can't get your cleaning done.
Driving.
It's affecting the blessing that God is giving me. I'll be missing the blessing. Put the phone down.
Yeah, put the phone. I'm talking about for real. Or whatever. Yeah, you know that loving ain't good when she texting somebody while you smashing. You got to put in work, bruh. You ever had it? Ain't nobody on here special K? Didn't you say that happened to you one time?
No, sir.
You said you were trying to hit something, and she was texting.
No, she was scrolling through.
I have been the one texting before. I ain't never had nobody text on me.
She's scrolling through on Facebook.
That thumb moving up and down faster than move.
She checking all the messages on email. You ain't doing nothing, dog. Oh yeah, she called us and told us about it. She told us about it, dog. Oh man, if y'all want to play Battle of the Sexes,
call it HR.
What'd you say, Maria?
On Zoom calls. Something to keep me interested.
No, ma'am.
Wait a minute.
HR right now.
Especially because you ain't doing no damage if your old lady on Zoom.
She have a whole work meeting.
Oh, Maria, you going to hell for that.
Oh, Maria.
Yeah, that's why we on FAM. You know FAM play Alabama State Saturday, so I'm excited about that. So we're going to kick y'all.
Is the band performing? I'm
of course.
That's all you care about,
Marching
Maria?
100.
That's all you care about.
Maria be watching Peloton.
Wait till the honeybees come out there and drop it like it's hot.
Come on now.
It is time for Battle of the Sexes. We got the one and only Brian from Dallas. And we got Rayana. Where you from, Rayana?
Albany, Georgia.
Albany, Georgia.
All right, it's time for the ladies.
Boy, look at here. This is going to be good right here. Thank you so much for calling this morning, Brian. What part of Dallas you live in, Brian?
Up in McKinney.
All right, dog. All right, big dog. You ready, man?
Oh, yeah.
Brent, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Let's get it. Me going first?
Yeah.
All right, Tia and Tamara Mowry starred in what hit TV show?
Oh, golly. Pass.
All right. Schwinn makes what popular what?
Oh.
Bicycles.
Yes.
That's right. What Disney princess ate a poisoned apple?
Ooh.
Snow White.
Yes.
Yeah.
A gem that you wear that represents your month is called a...
Gemstone.
Close.
Almost. Try again.
Pass.
No, it's birthstone.
Birthstone.
Yeah,
no,
you got
I
it.
gave it to you. No, I gave it to you already. What does
come on,
IVF
Brooke.
stand for?
What is what?
IVF. What does IVF stand for?
Intravenous vein.
No, in vitro fertilization.
In vitro
In weddings held at a Catholic church, the bride is not allowed to show her what?
Face.
Nope, that would be her face. That would be bare shoulders. All right, one more. What is the art or process of designing the interior decoration of a room or building?
What's the question again?
What is the art or process of designing the interior decoration of a room or building?
Interior decorator?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Interior design.
Yes,
You had
That's
easy
nice.
questions.
Right, Maria,
Y'all
right.
Yeah, with the fact that the Brian-
Ricky getting all excited, talking
That
about
Brian, that Brian got to be
said-
ugly as hell. She can't show her face.
can't see her face.
They don't even pull the. Hey, dog, they don't even pull the veil back. All right, love, you ready? Albany, Georgia.
You got 3.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Start the clock. What color is the number 2 ball on a pool table?
Blue?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo, yes.
What type of tow truck has the car sit on a flatbed of its instead of being pulled?
Flatbed truck?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
What part of a fishing pole is used to let the line out and wind it back in?
The reel?
Yes.
Come on now. Hey.
What beer brand is known as the King of Bears?
Budweiser.
Yes, you won. That's it right there.
Girl.
What about the answer? Oh my God! Albany, Georgia came through. Special K. What did she win?
Congratulations! Here's another fabulous, amazing prize pack from the Dollar Tree. You got a 40-piece pack of frankincense scented slow-burning aromatherapy incense sticks. How about a pack of 3 2021 teaspoons? You got a 25-yard of Assured Grant athletic tape. Helps to prevent sprains and protect injured areas. You got Cooking Concepts metal napkin holder. 100% cotton quilted light gray flame resistant oven mitt. You got a 6.5 ounce Baby Love pure and gentle baby oil. How about a bag of 12 fun size Heath milk chocolate toffee bars? You got a pack of 6 Assured brand nasal strips for sensitive skin. Instantly relieves nasal congestion with Smart Flex technology. You also got big, spicy taco flavor sunflower seeds, all yours, courtesy of the Dollar Tree as this week's winner. And as a special bonus prize, you got a $10 gift card for Chuck's Steakhouse with a new jingle. Steak so good, make you want to shout, but you can't. Because you got our meat in your mouth.
Roll Tide, roll Tide.
Roll damn time. Roll damn time. Albany, Georgia, y'all. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next.
Yes.
Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey. When the last time y'all heard this? Man.
Down with your little boyfriend.
He said, forget you, but that ain't what we say, is it?
Okay.
I said the uncut version.
It'd be one dude that'll say forget you. That'd be the little dude that, that work overnight at Burger King. Right. Wear the glasses. He gonna say forget you because, he don't cuss. No matter how mad you make him, but everybody else, we ain't saying forget.
Okay.
Nope.
Ain't that something that's the last word somebody said to you? Godly in a relationship. You go to they die and you go to their funeral. You sitting at the funeral while they reading the New Testament, thinking about the last thing they said to you when y'all was together.
and they said it in Samuel L. Jackson's voice.
Okay.
You at the cemetery and you watching them lower that casket in the ground, and the only thing in your head was when y'all was together, the last thing they said to you. So the question becomes, would you go to the funeral, Brad?
Wow.
Maria, would you go? The dude you done broke up with that dude, and that's the last thing he said to you, and you sit up in that church.
And I would say it back, and he wouldn't be able to say nothing to me. That's what
you would go to the church and say, you that bold?
No, I would say it in my head.
She wouldn't disrespect the
I would
Lord.
say it in my head. No.
You said, Brett? What would you, Brett?
I say a lot of things in my head, like, Remember what you had said last time? Look at you now.
What you gotta say now?
Look at you now.
What's the matter with you?
Okay.
Gary.
I would just pray for him. Just pray.
Ooh,
it's too late. He gone.
Right.
It's too late. Gary, when they say read the obituary silently, and you looking up there and everybody's quiet, because first of all, they need to take that out of programs, because you read them damn obituaries the moment you get them.
Thank you.
So what the hell we reading them side? Do you know what? They need to just let everybody have an obituary. I ain't trying to switch the subject, but let everybody have an obituary when we walk in, so we can save that 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they got to get them fully printed. They don't be printed yet, so they got to wait till they get.
No, they do. They do. The mean ass ushers have the obituary. They are not giving you one until all the family members come in and get one. Yeah. Right? They don't. Y'all ain't with me on this. I don't care.
Forget you.
But when they rolled his ass out of that church, Gary, you just remember the last thing he said to you.
Gary gonna be falling out crying. Oh, Jesus.
Why did I should have called him and apologized?
Lord Jesus.
James. Booty eat James.
I was waiting for it, Ricky.
Yeah. You know it's coming.
I was waiting for it.
All right, y'all, look. Listen, hey, I got a special mix coming up, man. That Herb Albert, Making Love in the Rain, and John Lyon mixed it with Damage. I got that coming up next.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the segment's being brought to you by My Computer Career. That's right. If you don't absolutely love what you do, make sure you go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. All right, got your front page right here. Maria Moore, what up?
Good morning, Ricky. Here's a look at today's news. Congress has dodged a government shutdown. Both the House and the Senate voted yesterday in favor of a continuing resolution, which will keep the government funded through December 3rd. Meanwhile, Democrats still can't get on the same page. Progressive Democrats have refused to pass a $1 trillion infrastructure bill unless another $3.5 trillion spending bill covering healthcare, education, and social programs is included. As the debate over abortion rights heats up, 3 Democratic congresswomen shared their abortion experiences with a House panel, including Cori Bush of Missouri, who said she got pregnant after being raped as a teenager. In COVID news, vaccination rates have increased and new coronavirus cases in the U.S. have fallen 25% over the past 2 weeks. Experts are optimistic that the Delta wave may have finally peaked. The Biden administration announced a new rule requiring deportation only of those who recently entered the country illegally or who pose a threat to public safety. And here's my last thing, Ricky. A new study shows that a federal database has undercounted police killings in the U.S. by more than half over the past 40 years.
Wow.
I'm Maria Moore sitting in, for Eva, and that's what's happening in news. Rock Team, what's good with sports?
Already, man. WNBA playoffs continued yesterday, man. Chicago Sky loses to the Connecticut Sun. That series is tied at 1 game apiece. The Las Vegas Aces lost to Phoenix, man. That's a series is tied at 1 apiece, man. Shout out to Diana Taurasi, becomes the oldest player with 30-point game in WNBA history. She's 39, and she dropped 37 on them last night. Thursday Night Football also went down. Cincinnati Bengals beat Jacksonville. The rest of my Rock T NFL picks of the week are posted on my social media at Rock T Holla. Go check them out. Super Bowl halftime show has been announced. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar. It's going down in Cali at SoFi. I got a prediction.
Me too.
You know they're going to have some surprises, man.
I got about 50. Somebody give me a ticket for set between 7 and 1,000.
Let's go. Let's go. You know they're going to bring out Ice Cube and NWA and all them. And I think it's going to be the return of Tupac hologram.
I'm going to go do this damn show tonight and try to make all my little money to get them little Super Bowl tickets. I'm going that. I swear I'm going.
It's going down, man.
Snoop Dogg. I got to see Snoop Dogg. Boy, I ain't seen him on stage in so long.
Come on,
I'm
man.
so excited.
He gonna kill it, yo.
Somebody out there got some. I got 900. I got some old BET.
I can get you one for 1,500, man.
Bruh, I got some old BET, some comic view money, and that little check come in from Friday after next in December when they start showing them Friday after Nexus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We know which show you ain't getting no money from, but that's okay.
Say what?
I said we know which show you ain't getting no money from, but that's okay.
And what show would that be, Gary?
The one that you had with Ray J, honey. They still
No, he gets Africa money.
You better stop bullying Ricky on a Friday.
Gary, we ain't getting no residual money for that show. On TV One, I had that sitcom with Ray J.
I thought they watched it in Africa, Gary.
That's what they watch it in Africa. These girls trying to still translate it. They don't know what
Gary, be honest. When you watched the first episode of my sitcom that was on TV One with Ray J, what was you doing? You was at home. What was you thinking, Gary? Gary, was it that bad, Gary?
We're still trying to figure it out.
Dang,
that's cold-blooded, man.
Gary, I was working hard. Me and Ray J was trying so hard.
And that's the key word, trying. Yes,
yeah, you don't think they'll do a reboot?
Baby, those girls was booted out. They ain't no reboot to that one.
What if we did a reunion show, Gary?
They gotta find the people.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
But that set was dope, though, dog.
The set was dope.
The set was dope.
Don't do that, Rock T, because you sitting up here trying to act like the acting. How was the acting, Gary?
Oh, that's what that was.
Oh, Gary. Don't do it
that's what that was, child. We didn't even know.
Go ahead, Brad. Keep talking.
You ain't got no sponsor?
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. No, I ain't got now. I'm in my feelings right now. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, Lord, Akon is facing backlash after saying that R. Kelly's mistakes can be redeemed. Lord have mercy. In an interview with TMZ, when asked if redemption could be in R. Kelly's future, Akon said, "I believe that God makes no mistakes. People can debate back and forth all day, but if that's what's happening to him, it's supposed to happen to him for whatever reason." He continued to reevaluate his whole life, his way of being, because he got caught up in a situation like that, and whatever happens is between him and God. There is always a way to redeem yourself, but you have to first accept the fact that you're wrong. He has the right to redeem himself for those mistakes. Even him, he has the right to try to make right by those people he hurt. Akon also said those people have allegedly been hurt by him. Kelly also has the right to not forgive them. But in his opinion, unforgiveness can only increase the pain. What y'all think about that?
I mean, they say God forgives for everything, right? I don't know.
I mean, let's give it some time. Let's give it some time because, right now we just focus on the victims, right now. And we all know that God is a just God and he's a forgiving God. Right. But we give us about 10 years, before we start thinking about.
You sound like taxi.
Right.
All right, let's just move on then. Just forget it.
He was going to say 2. He changed it to 10.
Right.
All right, y'all. During the appearance, 50 Cent revealed that he would do a romantic comedy with Nicki Minaj. He said that he understands her because they from the same neighborhood in Queens, New York. He explained, I kind of understand her a little bit more than the other people when she's being a jerk and saying, you're not going to take advantage of me. And in other news, 50 Cent Star series, BMF, has been renewed for another season. And we've only seen a couple episodes and it is good. So congratulations to 50 Cent. And I would love to see him do something with Nicki Minaj acting. That would probably be dope.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Really dope on one of his, dramas. Last but not least, y'all, BET's Rap City is returning. That's right. They announced the basement. Rap City is returning. Now, it's not sure the return date yet or who will be the new host, but according to Morgan Freeman, sometime in 2021. It's probably going to be Big Tigger because, he was
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, because they're gonna offer him first, and then they're gonna offer it to Samuel L. Jackson. After that, they're gonna go down. But Morgan Freeman, your first option, everything that comes through Black Hollywood. Right.
All right,
that would be fun to see him sitting there hosting it with Miss Daisy.
You stupid.
Oh, no.
We gonna wrap up the hot spot right there, y'all. Coming up next, we got Chef Irie with them good old meals, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. It is time for quick, easy meals with the one and only Chef Irie.
Rick, it's my morning crew. What's going on?
Man, I was reading your book, man. Real quick, Chef Irie, I was really reading your book, trying to pick out some recipes for the weekend, and I absolutely love your book, man. Let everybody know how they can get your book with all of your awesome, tasty island recipes.
Yeah, it's called Tasty Islands Caribbean Cooking in a Caribbean Kitchen. Yeah. So you can get it on Amazon, and that's the best way to get the book right now.
All right, man. What you got for us today?
So, we got a little pumpkin and white bean ragu with lobster and shrimp with a little thyme, sage, and parsley. It's fall, people. It's fall. So, what we got? Get your lobster happy with your shrimp happy. Get that seasoning happy. We got our vegetables, ginger, onion, garlic, pepper, tomato, celery, and coconut milk with your pumpkin and your white bean. Saute off your vegetables. Add your coconut milk. Let it get happy. Good them seasoning with it. And then on a separate pan, you're going to sear your lobster. Get it nice and happy. When it's almost ready, you're going to put that lobster back into that ragu and let everybody get happy with the shrimp. When it gets happy and cooked, we are going to put that in a bowl, and then we're going to put that lobster on top of that ragu, sprinkle it with some herbs, and you got a delicious tasting fall dish to some. Ooh, it's so delicious, Ricky. Oh my God.
And I love
it right now.
And I love your food, man, because a lot of your meals, most of your meals, from what I notice, are really, really light. They're not heavy. And if you want to get away from the same old oxtails, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and pot roast, man, y'all need to pick up this book, man. He got some fabulous, tasty recipes in this book. You've had this book out for some years, and let everybody know one more time how they can get your book.
Yeah, so you can get the book on Amazon. Tasty. It's called Tasty Islands Culinary Adventure in a Caribbean Kitchen. And this recipe, you can find on rickysmiley.com. And yeah, you can find me on IG. I am Chef Irie. Yes, and Chef Irie on Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, baby.
There it is, y'all. One and only. Give it up for Chef Irie. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.